In a previous video, we discussed how the project intelligence standard with the use of the asset-centric relative weight factor, work step-based methodology, can provide project owners with the most accurate result for measuring the true and actual progress of their projects. Asset-centric relative weight factor, work step-based methodology. What does this really mean? In this video, we will explain the basic principles of this methodology, as well as its main components, including the enabling applications involved that can provide and present powerful insights into your project's performance from anywhere and anytime. You have probably heard much about digital twins and the emphasis given by companies to embrace the concept and subsequently practices that utilize digital twins, the digital representation of physical assets. Using this concept, project intelligence establishes an asset database called System Information Model, or as we refer to it, SIM. The SIM is the asset-centric component of the model and methodology that project intelligence uses. However, the SIM can be used for many purposes like the ones you see here. DAD, the Digital Asset Delivery Application, is used to establish the SIM from various outputs of engineering applications like piping schedules, cable schedules, lists of mechanical equipment, civil and structural assets, etc. So, having the SIM established and containing all of the project assets for each discipline is the first step. Secondly, the activity types, also known as work classes, are defined. Each activity type is unique as it contains specific work steps with specific relative weight factors. At that point, a process is initiated to generate all the work steps for all project assets and deliverables and for all project phases. This process may result in tens or even hundreds of thousands of work steps, as for example in the case of a megaproject construction phase. These work steps need to be tracked for each work breakdown structure package, project phase, activity type, discipline, physical areas, and of course, work teams. So now we have a SIM, the assets database generated with the DAD application, and all the work steps for various project activity types allocated to the various WBS packages, which can be now assigned to various project teams. So what are these teams? For an EPC megaproject, these teams would be for each discipline and for each of the engineering, procurement, and construction project phases. The fact is that there are hundreds or even thousands of people involved in such a project over its entire duration. So, in project intelligence, and in order to provide stakeholders with the most up-to-date information about the actual progress, these work steps must be tracked and updated accordingly by the leaders of each project team, after the project owner and the main contractor have inspected and signed off items, like the engineering documents issued for construction, or IFCs, the requests for inspection during construction, or RFIs, and the inspection test reports, or ITRs, during pre-commissioning, etc. The work step management application for this is called Activity Exchange. Activity Exchange provides an easy interface for desktops and mobile devices for the project team to plan, manage, update, and report on all the work steps for each activity type and for each WBS. As the project work proceeds, all updated work steps are transferred to the Project Intelligence repository. From this repository now, we create profound information about how your project is performing and what is the outlook of it ahead. We are at the point now when the single version of the truth is in hand and prevails to give all the answer project owners and stakeholders need to have at any time and from anywhere. What are the status of my engineering activities and related deliverables? How is my procurement progressing by asset type, discipline, supplier, or even project physical area, or for what is needed for certain construction WBS packages? What is the status of my construction work steps? How about my actual construction progress and related performance KPIs? And what are these construction performance KPIs over time? All of these questions and more are answered by deploying the Microsoft Power BI application, a cost-effective, yet a powerful application for advanced analytics. So there you have it. Project intelligence at your fingertips, at your desktop, and accessible via your mobile device or your smartphone. Project intelligence without the need to deploy complex control applications. Project intelligence providing you with everything you need to know about your project performance. Project intelligence will tell you about your project, what will prove to be more important than what you already know, anytime and from anywhere.